So hi, I'm gonna be doing a live reading of my poems that I'm supposed to share at that I was supposed to share tonight at Speakeasy, but Speakeasy got canceled because of the weather. So I'm gonna read a couple of poems and just hang out for a little bit and read a couple of poems that I was gonna read at Speakeasy. So tonight, now, on Facebook Live. So hope all is well. Phone says it's on 15%, so we'll see how far I get. I might have to plug it in or something, but doing what I gotta do. Yeah, so here's my poems. I'll start off by a poem with a poem. This poem, I was going to read a poem, and this poem is called "Guard Your Heart, Guard Your Time, Guard Your Heart." Poem by me, Carl Nicholas Urso. Guard your time, guard your heart. You are truly a beautiful work of art. Letting someone take away your happiness and your joys wouldn't be smart. Go on, find someone who continuously supports your dreams. Continue to rise and make new art. That's the end of that one. This is called Broken Child, poem by me, Carl Nicholas Urso. Sex is divine when it's not corrupt. Broken child, empty cup. Some fucking losers down on their luck. Some wounds so deep they never heal beneath the cut. This was an older poem which I've never really read before, but it's a very older poem, and I never really read it, and I was gonna read it to Speakeasy because it's personal to me. It's a very personal poem, and I wasn't sure if I was going to really want to read it, but this is called Religious Oppression. I almost want to call it something else, but it just, I guess it fits in with the title, but, yeah, so this is called Religious Oppression, poem by me, Carl Nicholas Urso. Have you ever tried to be who you are under religious oppression? You get so frustrated where your thoughts turn into aggression. People always telling you what to believe in, when you're looking for the truth, something to see in. People always telling you things and forcing their views. Knowing some people think there is not a God out there being beaten and used. Telling you there is only one God to believe in. Telling you have to sell your soul just to see Him. Trying to find God on your own, thinking about the things that happened to you when you were torn away from home. Now, having that many people know that you were abused, feeling torn between your beliefs, not knowing which ones to choose, growing up with a very religious mother, finding it hard sometimes to show you care and you love her, doing your best to find your own way, wondering why God wouldn't let certain people in your life stay, certain people who you cared for and loved. Wondering when some of them died, if they really went up to heaven, up above. Questioning whether there's a heaven or hell. Wondering if it's true that only time will tell. Wondering if the end is really near. Wondering if people really have something to fear. Because of being told the rapture is around the corner. Be born again or else you'll be a goner. Knowing there are different gods and wondering if it's true what was said was true by a prophet named Todd. Listening to their hateful views, wondering if God really loves us, why wouldn't we have the right to choose who to marry? When they say being gay is a sin in their sanctuary. Having views against the gays, wondering why you came, wondering why you should stay. When there are so many paths to religious freedom. I mean, look at these people in the world. You should see them. See them preaching the hate when all you want to do is go out with a man on a date. Torn between your head and your heart. Not staying there would be very smart. This is my view on religious oppression. Thank you for your time. I hope you learned a valuable lesson. So that was religious oppression. This is my other poem. This is called The Devil. It's based off of the tarot card. And I wrote this. So here we go. Here is the devil. Toxicity's at best. Fall into temptation and lust, and soon forget the rest. Escape from meaningful connections, things you might never have. Escape from reality, both the good and the bad. Fall deep into lust of another, go deep into that hole. All because of a carrot on a stick, a piece of that pie, that hole. The devil is lust. The devil borders on obsession. The devil and his overzealous and other behaviors that try to chain you in hopes that you haven't learned your lesson. The devil is a mirror of you and another who have all the wrong things in common. From your past, wondering, the devil is wanting what's wrong for you, even if it means a piece of ass. The devil is dark. The devil is trauma. The devil is deep wounds not healed healed emotionally with the commas. The devil is dark sex. The devil is dark habit. The devil is a drug addict on heroin, and saying he or she's got to have it. The devil comes in and tries to hold you to its will. The devil you can get away from and out from if only you change your will. This poem is called Rejected. This is for A. Stephenson. This was somebody I was trying to talk to when I had asked out for coffee or food, and she kind of rejected me, but I kind of wrote a poem about what was going on with me and how I was feeling shortly afterwards, and this is kind of what I had written. Sitting down, practicing my guitar, wondering if being an artist is really for me, or Mr. Popularity. Can't tell myself a lie by all this hostility. Rejection does hurt, my feelings of not worth. Dropped in the dirt, but I want to hold on to hope for a bright future, my worth. I don't want to bother to scream, yell, or cry, or curse, but I got rejected and it makes me feel like dirt. But it happened not once, but many times before. I just hope I can still make it and not be in a war. I really can't lose any more chances in the arts like before, but it fills me with fear to think of them and what might be going out the door. Once again, I can't throw it away for some girl, or some chance at my luck for some diamond or some pearl. But I have been through so much that it makes me want to hurl. But I was rejected by another high-class girl. So now I got a couple poems from the books. A couple poems from the books. I was gonna read one on this past night from I Missed the Zoo and Other Poetry Selections. I was going to read one that's not actually a Joseph Arthur song, because there's some poems in here that have not been really turned into music. So I was going to read a poem that was kind of, not turned into music. But here we go. This is a poem that I was going to read by Joseph Arthur. This is called Propelled by Love. Propelled by love, as we march through our routines desensitized, marching through chaos, propelled by love of others, propelled by love, past oblivion, propelled by love, straight to the pulse of life waking up to itself. Inside us, the consciousness of a million galaxies, all floating in our 3-pound universe, arbitering 1,000 suns across centuries, across all of time, propelled by love, past protection, through nudity, as the spirit wanders into itself, realized. So I was gonna read one from Nikita Gill at tonight's open mic. I don't know. They canceled it already, and it's not snowing. But I mean, we were gonna have a potluck and an open mic tonight, but it was already canceled. So I'm just reading you the poems I was gonna read, tonight, and see what you think. But might just be talking to myself. But yeah, so I'm just going to read a poem by Nikita Gill from Poems of Rebellion, Wild Ambers, Fire, and Beauty. Is the name of her poem. I got this book up at Target. I buy a lot of poetry books up at Target. I mean, I get a lot of good stuff up there. I spend a good amount of money on poetry books because they fuel me to be able to read, live or do videos with or read live at, openings and things readings and things that I do. So, people think, oh, you have enough poetry books, it's a waste of money. No, it's not. I mean, I use the poetry books. As a performer, I use poem books to perform. So, it is what it is. But this is called The Bones of Trauma by Nikita Gill. This trauma will turn my bones to fossil if I allow it to grow until I'm old. If I accept it creeping through my ribcage, the way ivory slowly ages the walls of home, looking deceptively pretty, but slowly corrosive to my soul, I will open my flower-like mouth and let it bleed out from between my lips. I will open my garden-like heart and pull out every dark weed until it rips. That was called The Bones of Trauma. Nikita Gill has a way of writing that kind of inspired some of my stuff, some of like the mystical, the way I go about like my writing, She inspires a lot of my stuff. Like that's kind of like that mystical vibe, you get like, like fortune tellers and toy soldiers and some of the stuff I've written. She kind of gets that, gets that vibe, But that's it for the poems, I guess, because that's what I was going to read. But not much going on. I should have did something for Small Business Saturday. I was kind of preoccupied. I have a lot going on. Not really prepared to know what my next move is. If somebody ever sees a painting I post online, let me know if it interests you. I'll see if we can maybe make a sale. I don't really have much to say. I mean, I'm going out, kind of just enjoying my holiday, going to events and things. I would like to do more events. I just don't really have way of transportation and being able to lug everything from point A to point B. So it's very hard. I mean, if I can get somebody to make me an offer on a piece of artwork that's valuable enough, I might be able to ship a piece of artwork out to the person, but they would need to make me an offer that's valuable enough so I can actually afford shipping, so I can actually send them the artwork. But other than that, I'm just chilling. Just staring at this angel I got. At the Congregational Church's craft fair over a couple nights ago. Before the tree lighting, I was down at the Congregational Church and for their Christmas fair, which I go every year, and I got a couple of music and got these two angels. Like I gave one to my adopted grandmother, and I got this one here, which is kind of cool. It's like a crystal, kind of like a crystal angel type thing. You know, if you kind of stand it up like this, it kind of stands up. But I don't know. I hope everyone's having a good day. I mean, it's snowing and stuff, and I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to figure out things to do, creative things to do. And I figured do a live video of my poems. I might be doing these again. Next time they do the speakeasy, I might be doing them again. I don't know yet. I might switch it up a bit, but I was gonna do these this Sunday. I couldn't do them. We're getting snowed out, or we got snowed out. I don't know. It's not snowing yet, but it should be soon. So, but I am just hanging out, enjoying the weather. Well, yeah, enjoying the weather from home, enjoying the home life. Just did a wing review on Instagram and my personal Facebook page. As far as, garlic parmesan wings, which I got from Stop and Shop, this morning. So you can look out for that. But hope everybody's enjoying the weather. I hope everybody's staying safe and warm, and hope all is well. I'm going to get going soon because my phone is actually only on 15%, and it's going to die soon. So hopefully I got through all the poems I wanted to. But holding a card for Cafe 38. I got a couple cards which I've been marking my books and stuff with. But peace.